information coming in on that plane crash in Virginia that killed 6 people, including 4 people from right here in central Indiana. Our Call 6 Investigates team now confirming from the NTSB investigators that the pilot did not file a flight plan with the FAA before taking off. The NTSB has been on the ground in Virginia since this morning, combing through every piece of that crash scene and interviewing witnesses there. We know that the plane took off from Shelbyville Airport here in Indiana yesterday around 10:30 in the morning with 6 people on board. Then around 12:15, the plane tried to land at Shannon Airport near Fredericksburg, Virginia. Investigators say the plane pulled back at the end of the runway, climbed to about 75 feet, veered left, and then struck a tree line, causing the plane to crash and burst into flames, killing all of the people on board. Our Call 6 team is staying on top of this, but we now turn to RTV6's Liz Adiola live in New Palestine, where right now the community is coming together to mourn the lives lost in that crash. Liz, what have you learned out there?
Melissa, we are live outside Brookville Road Community Church, where regular weekend services have been transformed into a massive prayer service for the victim's family and everyone that's been affected, impacted by this horrific crash. The pastor, Chris Sorensen, says the family attended church here for several years. He says Lisa, Emma, and Luke Bornstein, pictured on your screen, were all on their way to witness the graduation of Drew Bornstein from the Naval Academy. Marin Timmerman, a foreign exchange student, was also aboard the plane when it crashed. Pastor Sorensen says he took us back to the moment when he learned about this tragedy.
When you hear about it, there's that sense of shock and there's numbness, and then immediately you start thinking about, all the lives that they've affected and just the impact that that has then on the church family as a whole.
The pastor now holding these prayer services throughout this weekend, just trying to offer a bit of condolences and a method, a way that people can gather together to pray and try to help the family heal from this horrific tragedy. Reporting live in New Palestine, Liz Adiola, RTV6.